Hey guys, what's going on? Uh, Sorry for the background noise. So yeah, this is the post game discussion of the Warriors. So we got our first win last game against the Pelicans. Grand we or the Pelicans were without Drew Holiday, Zion Williamson, but we played really well. Um, and it's so much of an improvement from last game that I don't, you know, you can just go on the box score and just look at the box score. You can say, wow, they improved a lot. Um, some of the plus minuses don't really tell the story because they were part of the. So it was 134 to 123, but the Warriors were up by 29 at one point, and so the Pelicans kind of made a run towards the end. And with garbage time and all that, Warriors bench not being this, not being that, not very being good, the Pelicans were able to outscore them 44-31. Now that cannot happen because this is the bench we're talking about, and if this certain lineup has to come into the game, they need to play a lot better than they did at the end there. But they got out to the lead, they were able to hold the lead, and they were able to get some quality minutes from their bench players because Steph went out with 4 fouls at one point. The bench came in, did a great job of holding the lead. Actually, they went +3 while the time with Steph was out. And then Steph picked up his fifth foul, and Steph did a great job of not picking up his fifth foul. So I feel like they played just a great game overall. Now to the stats. Draymond, just an absolute beast in this game. He had another triple double. If you didn't see on my Instagram post, he had his 23rd triple double as a Warrior. That is a Warriors franchise record for most triple doubles in the Warriors franchise. So congratulations, Draymond. But yeah, he scored 16 points. He had 17 rebounds, 10 assists, and 2 steals. And he was a plus 36. This is how good the man played. You know, just amazing. Glenn Robinson III was a plus 30. He had 12 points with 9 rebounds. Uh, Steph had 26. He was plus 32 with, what was it? It was 11 assists. So he did really well. D'Angelo played a lot better. 24 points, plus 12 from the floor, and he was 9 of 21 shooting, so, relatively good. And he hit some nice threes, although 3 of 11. Jordan Poole, now, like I said, these plus minuses don't tell the story. He was a minus 21, but he scored 13 points, and he shot 4 of 10 from the field. He was part of that fourth quarter squad that got outscored. But, other than that, he played really well. He hit 3 threes to begin the game. And then Marquise Chris scored 4 points, 2 of 3. Had some nice lobs. -1. But like I said, doesn't really tell the story. He played pretty well. Omari Spellman. He was just... the Energizer Bunny? He was the Energizer Bunny of the game. People were like literally bouncing off him. Like they just could not. They couldn't. He had the first time where I kind of went crazy. That if you watch the highlights, and he had the dunk on the putback, that's what I got really excited about because, man, he came out of nowhere, just out of nowhere, literally. I mean, insane. Just like insanely flying high, shall I say. So he had 8 points. He also had 8 rebounds. Um, Eric Pascal did pretty well. Again, like I said, it doesn't tell the story. -22, 8 points with 4 or 5 shooting. So he played really well. Kai Bowman, he had to come in when Steph picked up his uh, with his when Steph picked up his fourth foul. Scored no points. I don't really think he should be playing a lot of minutes. But, I mean, we'll see if he can develop. Maybe become, hopefully, a threat of some kind. Jacob Evans, uh, Jacob went out with a adductor strain, if you saw uh, in my Instagram post. He's listed as day to day. Hopefully he can be back soon. And then the other guy I was really impressed with. So the two people I'm giving a lot of credit for, or a lot of credit to, is Omari Spellman and Damion Lee. Damion Lee played his best game as a Warrior. Overall, I swear, definitely his best game as a Warrior. 23 points, plus 10, with 11 rebounds on 8 of 14 shooting, 4 of 6 from 3. He played incredible. Like, I mean, he was just amazing. Now there's one guy, Ingram scored 27, Jahlil Okafor scored 6, Ball scored 12, Redick scored 5, Hart scored 12, Nicolo Melli, I mean, he's a rookie from Italy or something like that. Jackson Hayes, I really like this kid on the Pelicans. His catch radius it's out of the building. Like, it's sky high. It's insane how high this guy can jump. Watch the highlights and you'll see him. Because, Frank Jackson, 9 points. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, I kind of like him. I also like this next guy, Kenneth Williams. He's got pretty good range from outside. So Walker had 15 and Williams had 16. And then Draymond commented after the game. Let's see if I can get this to load. So, Draymond said, "When I said we sucked last night, a lot of people blew it out of proportion. A lot of former players who ain't ever led shit blew it out of proportion. We sucked. We still not very good. But I've known how to lead my entire life." Steph commented on this too. So after Stephen A. Smith kind of went on and said, they're atrocious, all this, which they're not atrocious. You have to watch this game and say, yeah, they're not atrocious. Why would they be atrocious? This game, by far, is probably one of the better games I've seen in a long time from the Golden State Warriors. Even though they're out without Durant, Clay. And Steph said, "Everybody loves to label you when you're down or when you're losing," Curry said. "That's easy. It's easy to get on TV and say whatever you want. It's easy just to throw darts at a team that's trying to figure it out based on how much success we've had." I hope people can start to see through that and understand about as a team. Let's see if I can block this quote. I hope people can start to see through that and understand that we're about as a team and what we're going to build towards. That's basically it. If you want to get on and say whatever you want to say and fill that 24-hour news cycle, that's cool with us. We're still going to hoop and just play basketball. That's it. I mean, that's all you gotta say. Those are veteran leaders doing their thing. Commenting on a man who does what he just said, a 24 hours news cycle. Maybe not 24 hours, but he constantly does it. And the fact that he does it is, some of the comments he makes are very surprising to me sometimes. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll see you next time. I'll be posting a reaction tomorrow from the Suns and Warriors. And or the day after tomorrow, I should say. All right, guys. Peace.